In this one, I am gonna be comparing Cricket 26 with a fan favorite Cricket 19. It's almost a universally loved cricket game. It's very different to every other big hand game including Cricket 26. Let's see if it is actually better. Cricket 19 is fast paced, more arcadey than any other big hand game. It feels almost like a sequel to EA Cricket 2007, also a fan favorite. As soon as you load the game up, you will be greeted with a snappy, stylish UI. It's sleek, it feels like a top tier sports game even before you start a match. But once you do start a match, the gameplay will amaze you. Just like the UI, it is buttery smooth. Whether you're batting or bowling, everything just works. This level of smoothness wasn't there in Cricket 22 or even 24. Batting is of course the highlight. Cricket 19 came out just 6 months after Big Bash Boom, another cricket game made by Big Ant, and it takes a lot of inspiration from that. That game had thunder coming out of the ball. It's a super energetic, fun game. Cricket 19's gameplay feels like a toned down version of that. Batting is insanely fun with every shot in the book almost, and more importantly, this game has very few frustrating moments like recent games where you do everything right only for the ball to go through the bat and you get bowled. Things like that never happen. Batting, much like everything else, is super smooth. It's not as intricate and as challenging as Cricket 26, but it works really well. Cricket 26's batting is very hard, and most of the time in a really good way. Like if you try to straight drive a ball outside the off stump, you will play and miss. The same way if you're on the front foot against a back of a length ball, that won't work either. Batting mechanics are very much balanced. It's nearly impossible to connect with a simple straight drive when you don't time the ball, but at the same time, you can pull off a reverse scoop with no issues when you get everything right. But some things still need fixing, like straight drives have zero power behind them on higher difficulties, while back foot shots feel very overpowered. Even plays and misses don't make much sense sometimes. Opening the face against a short ball that's not wide should work, but it rarely does. But with the new batting styles and new shots, the game is incredibly fun, especially if you're playing with custom slider settings. I am gonna give the batting round to Cricket 26. It's realistic as well as fun, but still can be improved with newer animations. Bowling is Cricket 19's biggest weakness. It's just not fun. This feels like an early 2000s cricket game where batting is a lot of fun and bowling lasts 2 overs before you get bored and simulate. This came out after Ashes 17, which has one of the best bowling systems, so this makes absolutely no sense. It's just not satisfying. Most of the wickets are outfield catches, edges to slips are rare, bowls and LBWs are also rare, and when they do happen, it's not satisfying. Bowling in test matches is so painfully boring. I don't think I have gone through an entire test innings bowling ever. Spinners are fun to bowl with, something wacky happens and overs finish fast. Cricket 26's bowling so far rivals Ashes 17's bowling, which I think is the best when it comes to bowling in a cricket game. With plenty of new bowling actions, the game feels fresh and it's not just cosmetic changes either. As I've said before, Cricket 19 spin bowling is fun, plain and simple, and it's more fun in limited overs. They can still improve fast bowling because it's fun with sliders, but if you're playing on base difficulties, fast bowling can feel dull. Fast bowlers don't feel fast, for example. But overall, Cricket 26's bowling is miles ahead of Cricket 19. Fielding in Cricket 19 is surprisingly good. That era of big hand games, Ashes 17, DBC 14 and Cricket 19 all have very basic fielding, but everything just works. The AI especially. AI fielders are not dumb. AI batsmen are dumb. When the required run rate is 14, they will defend the ball like it's day 1 of a test. But fielders are smart enough, they'll run towards the ball and there is no delay in throwing either. Cricket 26's fielding is massively improved because 24 had arguably the worst fielding in any cricket game. With recent patches, fielding feels even better. In the last 2 days, I haven't noticed anything dumb in the field. With the recent patch, stumpings have been fixed as well, but there is still room for improvement. Fielders are still slow to throw, will sometimes not move fast enough. Wicket keepers will drop more catches than not, especially in career mode. Yeah, they are low-rated keepers, but they shouldn't be dropping 10 catches every match. The new catching animations, the one-handed diving catch, the slide to save runs in the outfield all look amazing. So I'm going to give this round to Cricket 26, but it is very close. In the graphics department, once again Cricket 19 shines. I don't know how, but this game is stunning and it's 6 years old. Like even Ashes 17, that era of big hand games are stunning for when they came out. Cricket 19 is a bright, colorful, saturated game that is easy on the eyes no matter which time of the day you're playing. Limited over matches look slightly better, but even test matches and the way the pitch deteriorates over 5 days is very realistic. The game does look a little goofy, but it is realistic. Talking about goofy, nothing is funnier than the giant-headed players in this game. Man, players have the body of a teenager and the head of a giant statue. Just big heads that make no sense. Player models weren't a strong point, but surprisingly, licensed players look amazing, at least in terms of their face likenesses. They didn't have a lot of licenses, so the players that were licensed got a lot of attention. On the other hand, we have a 2025 game made for powerful hardware. Cricket 26 is not vibrant like Cricket 19, it's slightly muted, but when it comes to realism, Cricket 26 is ahead. The lighting is really impressive for a small studio like Big Hand. During night matches, no complaints whatsoever. During day games, sometimes the game can look flat, textures look a little dull, shadows pop up in annoying ways, but even so, it's only for a little while. The afternoon session in a test match is when the game looks the least impressive. That aside, stadiums in this game are a treat. I was never into stadiums that much, I never cared a lot, but stadiums here grab my attention. The Chepauk, the Hyderabad Stadium, Adelaide, which is one of the best looking stadiums in real life, Big Hand have captured that very well here. Player models are more detailed, more human than 24, but except for a few players they can sometimes look the same. Having said all this, it's a tie for graphics. Yeah, Cricket 26 looks better in the conventional terms, but 19 has a different style that some people might prefer, so I am not going to pick a winner for graphics. Game modes, Cricket 19 has a barren career mode, but more importantly, it also has a scenario mode, which is such an addictive game mode that extends the game's life so much. I don't understand why Big Hand won't bring it back. Cricket 26 has a barren career mode also. The management career mode is a little more fun, but they could have made it more immersive with more gameplay elements. Pro Team is addictive in other sports games, but here it hasn't gained a lot of traction, mostly because of other online players, but still. Once again, I'm gonna say it is a tie. Cricket 26 has a lot more modes and the management career mode is fun, but the scenario mode single-handedly brings this to a tie. That was a tough fight between the two. Cricket 19 is a classic that keeps getting better with time, especially when you compare it to 22. But Cricket 26 is an improvement in most areas. Some people might still prefer Cricket 19 because that game has its own style that no other big hand cricket game has. Cricket 26 wins this comparison, but once again it was close. Click the video on screen to see Cricket 19 compared with Cricket 24. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 26 videos and updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.